The new wideout, A.J. Brown.
Just giving more chances to him. I think, you see, with the ball in his hands, what he can do. So just finding more chances, intermediate, short, deep, just not shying away from him. I'm not going to shy away from him. That's how I play. I'm going to keep going at it, and it could be the fifth play in a row. I'm going to give him the rock. So I think just, finding a way to, balance that with a player like him.
That's exactly what A.J. Brown wanted to hear when he came to New England. Mina, what are your takeaways from Maye's comments?
Yeah, I think it illustrates why so many people, myself included, like this pairing. Drake Maye is an aggressive thrower of the football. He will attempt those tight window throws, and they have been accurate to all three levels. A.J. Brown, one of the best tight window receivers in the league over the last few years. So excellent against man coverage. So even if he has slowed down a tick and maybe isn't separating the way he used to, Drake Maye will still throw him the football, and he'll use those strong hands to reel it in.
Mina, I also love this personality pairing. It's a little fire and ice. Like A.J. Brown's a little fiery. Drake Maye is so chill and calm. So it'll be fun to watch them connect. All right, speaking of which, the Giants back on the practice field today, and so is Malik Neighbors after tearing his ACL and meniscus last September. A big boost for second-year quarterback Jackson Dart in New York. And we now welcome in Mike Garafolo, who is live at Giants camp. Mike, what have you been hearing about Dart and this offense?
Molly, this is a big change, this offense for Jackson Dart, based on what he had done last year in his rookie season. So go back to the spring when the Giants were in OTAs. Matt Nagy comes in as the offensive coordinator. It was really just about learning the terminology, a lot of the motions and the shifts. Just basically, here are the words we're going to send to you. You spit them out. Make sure they're the right words. Now it's about what do those words mean? What can you see on the field as you're calling the play and as you're going through it? And they did see that progression late in the spring and said it would continue here through the early parts of training camp, and it has. And that's something that head coach John Harbaugh backed up today when he spoke to the media.
I think he's done a great job. I mean, it's just one day at a time. There's so much. I mean, you can't even imagine how much there is for a quarterback to operate with, especially in a new offense. So done an outstanding job. There's so much on his plate. He's pushing the envelope. He's also competing at the same time. He's a fiery guy, and I'm impressed. I'm very impressed.
When I talk to people with the Giants, they say, Dart, he's a very smart guy. He can take in a lot of information, and he's shown us the ability to do that, showing this new coaching staff that. Did have a couple of plays today where he didn't see defenders on the field. One was rookie Arvell Reese, who stepped into a lane to knock away a pass intended for Odell Beckham. Great play by Reese there, by the way. It's a credit to the defense. But also a play to end practice. Darius Alexander, the defensive tackle for the Giants, made the interception when Dart didn't see him, just a little check down pass. Harbaugh said, you want the quarterback to be aggressive in training camp. You don't want to take that away from him. But obviously, they don't want that to happen on Sundays once you get into the season.
Yeah, we've seen that before. Jackson Dart can be a little too aggressive sometimes, but he's learning from his mistakes. Mike, thanks so much for your time. So one area of concern for Jackson Dart moving forward is how many hits he's taken, staying healthy. He's had third most, in fact, of any quarterback since week 4 last year, despite playing only 12 games in that stretch. Dart also led all quarterbacks.
The NFL is abuzz with excitement, and one of the most electrifying storylines is the rapid development of Jackson Dart, the young quarterback sensation for the New York Giants. As I've watched him take the field, I've been struck by his immense potential, but also by the areas where he needs to refine his skills. One crucial aspect he must master is reading defenses and making anticipatory throws, a game-changer that could catapult his performance to new heights. With room for growth, Dart is poised to make a significant impact. A recent report from Giants camp by Mike Garafolo sent shockwaves, revealing that Dart has taken the third most hits of any quarterback since week 4 last year, despite playing only 12 games. This alarming trend is unsustainable, and Dart must adapt to avoid taking a pounding. To reduce the number of hits, he needs to unleash the ball faster and with pinpoint accuracy, allowing him to dodge sacks and extend plays. The presence of Malik Neighbors, the Giants' star wide receiver, could be a turning point for Dart. Neighbors is a dynamic playmaker who can stretch defenses and create explosive plays downfield. If Dart can forge a strong connection with Neighbors, it could unlock the Giants' offense and make them a force to be reckoned with. As I've watched the Giants, I've seen flashes of brilliance, but they've struggled to gel. Dart's growth is pivotal, and if he can become a more consistent and accurate quarterback, the Giants could make a deep playoff push. What fascinates me about Dart is his fiery personality, a double-edged sword that fuels his passion but also puts him at risk of taking unnecessary hits. As he matures, he'll need to balance his aggressiveness with a more nuanced approach, harnessing his energy to make smart, calculated plays. The Giants' coaching staff has impressed me with their expertise and ability to develop young talent. The offense has tremendous potential, but they must find a balance between their running and passing games, leveraging the talents of Saquon Barkley to create a formidable attack. However, the defensive line is a concern, struggling to generate pressure and stop the run. If they can't address this issue, it could be a long season. Despite these challenges, I'm optimistic about the Giants' prospects. They have a talented roster, a seasoned coaching staff, and a passionate fan base that brings electricity to every game. As the season unfolds, I'll be watching closely to see how Dart progresses and how the Giants' offense comes together. With a bit of luck and a lot of hard work, they could be a team to watch this season, making a deep run in the playoffs. The Giants' ability to adapt and adjust to different situations will be crucial, and I believe their coaching staff is up to the task. As the energy builds, I'm excited to see how this talented team will perform.